is when marijuana became legalized, the cartels wanted to diversify into something different. So they tried to go into opium, and that's growing poppies. They tried to grow poppies, but it wasn't getting the poppy level they call black tar heroin. It was brown tar heroin. It wasn't good enough. So they found a chemical alternative, which is fentanyl. It is a replacement. It is easier to get in this case, and they found it as a great alternative. Which, since I'm the hardcore anti-China guy, obviously in the last, where do we get this stuff? From China. China is, I would mention this on the floor, they are at war with us in every possible way in every domain. If they can disrupt political, informational, and socially, if they can supplement and actually sabotage our society by providing fentanyl into our country, what a great move. I think it's part what they're doing. They provide these precursors to the cartels, and those cartels take that precursor, make fentanyl, and that's pushed into our country. So understand we have a nation state, which I say the Chinese Communist Party, that we're at war with right now. I say it over and over again. It is warfare by other means. They're fighting in the background, doing everything they can, preparing the battle space, preparing this country. You see it every day. Fentanyl, what a great sabotage, a direct sabotage. They are directly supporting this fentanyl into the cartels and coming up here. That precursor is not easy to get. They can get it from somewhere else. They can get it from India. And if we shut down the Chinese, the Indians will probably back it up. But the Chinese are providing that, probably at a discount, just to pump this into our country. Look what it's doing to this country. So that is the beginning of how it started to come across. Now, trafficking is the number one moneymaker right now. They're making billions on trafficking human beings. $10,000 to $15,000 to bring someone across. And it's low risk. There's no risk to them. And so fentanyl is risky. And so they usually take that across where there's no guards. They don't go to the regular guard. They're not coming across Eagle Pass where I was. They go to the remote areas, and they can actually bring these things on trucks and come through the port of entry. They can go ahead and smuggle it. And these pills, 2 grams of this stuff will kill a human being. 2 grams. So they make these things in pills down there, south of the border. They look like little Oxycontin pills. They just call them U30s, just like Oxycontin. And we got this one confiscation we did with that raid we did, 50,000 pills we got. And there's these little blue pills, big bags of these things. And you don't know how much is in here. This is the danger the fentanyl is coming across. You don't know about how accurate those pills are. These kids are grabbing. I usually take 2. They take 2. One had 1 gram, and the second one had 1 gram. They die. The thing about fentanyl is super addictive, but it is a Russian roulette on what you're going to get. So, yeah, be careful. We got to have information. Tell these kids that's the most important. But treatment's not as important because they die before they get the chance to become addicts. It's that dangerous. It's a Russian roulette when you grab those things. You have no idea what you're taking when you take a pill that's been produced by the cartels.